Yo, yo, yo. Hello. Today, fellas, God of War 2, fellas. Max difficulty, fellas. Just sharing the stream a bit here and there. Same with... honestly, tweet it as well, why not? Hello and welcome to the second attempt at the second stream of attempts at God of War 2 max difficulty run. God of War 2 max difficulty run revolves around the run that follows the devs limitations of what you can and can't do. So it's like a built-in challenge run of God of War 2, albeit hidden. I have to finish the whole game without dying once. Kill everybody, or as many enemies as I can. Keep grab kills, brutal kills at a minimum, and no petrification kills, or keep them at a minimum even. But we won't restart if those happen. We only restart the whole game if we die. What about only blade challenge? The fuck is that? We did that with level 1 blades a while back. It's something called Pain Plus. Boom. Boom. Your son has returned. Boom. Bam bam. Boom. Son cutscene kan skip kam? او موضة فيديو من السري هي how to skip cutscenes in God of War 2 كابريك ناوي وولفا او مودي God of War do يكو do here as a place or a place. Hey Zesty, I have an idea for a video. Top 5 skyboxes in God of War games. Sad for you though, you won't be seeing God of War content from me for a while. I mean like God of War videos. You will see streams. These are my jams. The tenacity of this man as he moves and swings the blades. Boom. So to clarify, where all of those restrictions that I mentioned come from are all from the game. Start L1, I have to play fast as well as per the timer. Total deaths have to be 0. Kills on the right have to be the most amount of kills I can get. Brutal kills need to remain at 0. Dismember kills at 0, shatter kills at 0. Or the last 3 at a minimum. It's like those are the limitations the devs give you, which make for a very, very fun challenge run. I don't know, but I don't have PC and I got no one to do it for me. You just need a laptop. It doesn't take long. A friend's laptop or anything. You're not even modding anything. You just need a laptop and a USB. The PS3 doesn't even need to be jailbroken or anything. It's very simple. I'm pretty sure it can be managed. What an intro this game has, man. Why did it suddenly catch me off guard like that? It's so hype. Zesticle. Scorpical. Hello. I love the sound effect when these soldiers get hit. Oh yeah, the thump 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 thump. Feeling myself today, Colossus. Sister Colossus. What do you think about God of War Remake? What do I think about something that I haven't seen? Come on, what is this question? If the question is what do I think the God of War remakes are gonna be, I have no idea. What I do want this time around though, and it is gonna be the ultimate home run of my career, is to get the review copies. Like imagine that stupid little kid, me, back in 2007 when he was watching these games. Loved them so much to play them to this day. And then finally to get a review copy, which doesn't seem big, but it is for me. They will fuck it up, man. See, that pessimism is what I also don't understand. Why is that? Why is that a take? What makes anyone so sure of that? I still don't know. You are way too judgmental of what they do. I also am not asking to be so happy like, yo, there's gonna be so good. No, none of that. Just be neutral about stuff. Mr. Eurogamer. Or Eurogamer. No 6 minigame. I don't give a fuck. I want to play these games. Hey Zesty, you are making my day better. Amazing. Let's go. Really? Get your hands off of this platform. I will make you suffer. They bought back TC Carson. Just for that, I think it's gonna be good. Just for that, I should be worried that they're remaking it from ground up with new cutscenes and stuff. But someone said they only brought him back for the Sons of Sparta game, which I hope is the truth. I don't want these games to have altered cutscenes and stuff. I want the same product, just with up graphics to please the casuals and what have you. Otherwise, even the art style of 2 and 3 is phenomenally perfect. Boom. I try to block this shit, seriously? Thank God this is not Onoka, we'd be embarrassed right now, hold on. Boom. It's something I've started to do in every game. Where I reduce the SFX and increase the music, if the game has great music. Which this one has. Who made this song? Was it Ron Fish who made this song? Wait, not Ron Fish. This joint, who made this? Was it Chris? Colossus Approach? Gerard Marino, of course. How did I forget? Gerard makes a lot of the phenomenal shit. Chris also makes a lot of the hype stuff. I like these two guys. Mike Reagan is the more ambient fellow, or the atmospheric stuff. Though that said, he has made my favorite God of War track ever, Glory of Sparta. But the majority that I like are Gerard Marino stuff. Poseidon's Song is Gerard Marino, for instance. But this one, the Colossus 2, Gerard Marino is the one who made it. The best music in the God of War series, to be honest. God of War 2. Lately, I've changed my mind on it, and it's 3 that has the best music for me now. But 2 has some songs that are like my favorites and really good and better than 3. Or like, wait. I don't know how to say it. Actually, I don't know. Whatever, leave it. Overture is Gerard as well. 3 has my favorite soundtracks. It used to be 2, but nowadays 2 just has my favorite, like Glory of Sparta, for example. Or like it has 1 or 2 combat tracks that I really like. Like this one that is playing right now, Eastern Ramparts. Some other songs are really good as well. But 2 sort of gave God of War its music identity. I say with 1, they still didn't have it figured out at the time. So 2 is what gave the series its identity. I knew I would get interrupted, but boom. Stop it. Don't. Like 3, God of War 3, other than it being the the continuation of 2, hence why it uses the same music, because it's supposed to be the same day. God of War 2 and 3 happen in the same day, by the way. Or like over one night. Fortnite.
I will make you suffer. I am the God of War.
I love this run very much because it's not so limiting like the Oko, but I also can't get that careless in the late game, especially, or like after the nerfing where we lose all our long meter. So far, all at 0. I'll make you supper. Let's go. You got hit, bro? This is not an Oko. It's a permadeath. The game counts total deaths. We need to keep those at 0. I would have gone for no saves as well, but the game is way too long. Like, I may even do a 1 sitting of the run. But you never know when a power outage may happen or whatever. And it's just not fun if it happens. If a power outage happens after like a 6-hour stream, dude, you know how tragic that is? God of War 3 is worse than God of War 2. Just because of the magic system. It sucks so bad in 3. The magic system sucks in 3. That is the first time I heard such an opinion. God of War 3's magic is experimental and good. Sir. Especially with the Soul Summon. Soul Summon is my favorite magic ever. Like the Claws of Hades, summoning souls and shit. That is the best magic in the whole series for me. Like my favorite, not the... It's not, for example, better than Euryal's head in God of War 2. Euryal's head is broken. I don't like it. Same with Medusa's head. It disables enemies with ease. I did nothing and disabled all the enemies. They're just targets for meteor rays. Those are overpowered magic, which doesn't make them good in my eye. Makes them not fun and uninteractive. 3 also has the Army of Sparta, which is a very nice magic attack. It is balanced, unlike Poseidon's Rage in God of War 1. It also has a very nice gimmick where if you delay mashing circle and start mashing at just the right time, you rain down more arrows. The Spartans rain down more arrows. And then there's of course the Nemesis Rage, which is pretty much a better Chronos Rage. It has way more damage and it sticks to the enemies. When replaying God of War 3 literally made me never use them because they aren't useful in the slightest. The gauntlet magic sucks and the whip magic is pretty weak. Army of Sparta is very weak. Army of Sparta is arguably the best level 1. No. Atlas Quake has that in God of War 2. But you get it late in the game. So there is use in saying Army of Sparta from God of War 3 is the best level 1 AoE type magic. Boom! Like at level 1, Army of Sparta of God of War 3 is way better than Poseidon Rage at level 1. And Typhon's Bane at level 1, for example. Chronos Rage at level 1. At level 1 of God of War 3, the Army of Hades, Army of Sparta, it wipes out what's around you at a lower level. Like the dogs if they surround you and shit. Or if you have a bunch of statues flying around you. Shadowing them with that is a crunchy crunch. The damage is good, the AoE is good at level 1. And I say good, it's not like broken or anything. They could have made it broken, but thankfully didn't. I do think if you exclude boundary exploits, using Petrification Tools is a calculated move. I don't know. I've come to completely dislike the concept of Petrification Tools. I even made a video about it, which you guys should see. I talk about all the points on why that is the case. It's not just the boundary exploits in God of War 1. I could just stand as an enemy spawns, disable him before he has a chance to fight. Like entirely. A Minotaur is spawning. I can disable him instantly. And that's not what I call gameplay. Like, what did I just do? That's me turning the enemy into a target. Or, like in the middle of encounter, just do a roll backwards, stop behind, and just flash. Come on. It's also bad because there's a lot of magic economy in the game that is fucked up. Fortunately, it sucks really bad that we can't use alternate costumes in a brand new playthrough. Makes 2 not have as much replayability like 1 and 3. 2, if you self-impose challenges on yourself, the costumes are the most fun. 3, yes, it has Apollo, it has Hera's Chalice, it has Blades of Athena. Honestly, they're equal. 2 and 3 are equal because, like, you can play the entirety of 3 as a Pain Plus. There are 2 Pain Plus in God of War 3. One with the Blades of Exile, one with the Blades of Athena. Hell, like it generally is different. 2, if you do a bit of player impose stuff, like you do yourself a no upgrade run plus or whatever, it's way too fun. General Kratos, like, is there a better costume than General Kratos? Hydra to nerf your collisions. You know how fun that is? God of War 2 is flawed though, that it doesn't allow a fresh run with the costumes like God of War 3, which God of War 3 allows it. God of War 3 has very huge win points for that. So you prefer God of War 2 over 1 now? Interesting. I prefer it by a lot. Other than the boundary magic slop, I simply believe that 2 has more interesting gameplay than 1. Even with that out of the way, true gamer. I've been saying this for a while though, maybe I haven't been saying it online. I lost a lot of respect for 1. Like, the upgrade that 2 is to 1 is way more exponentially insane than what I used to believe. Like, nowadays I truly see the value of 2 way more than before. Whereas before I would at least compare it to 1. Now 1 is like 10 tiers below it. Even the top 5 God of War games changed for me. It's God of War 3 as number 1 now. Then 2, then 4. Like, it came out of the top 3. About the God of War 3 max difficulty rules, I think Blades of Athena should be included. It can be said that devs expect you to play with BOA as you not adapted to them. Makes things difficult? Nah, it's gonna be Blades of Exile. Because like that's harder. With the Blades of Athena, shit is easier. What are you doing? Doing T3 so easily. Bravery so easily. In here, I grab though because it really is not worth it to die here and try to not grab as much. So I grab a lot. Especially in this second stretch, I grab every hand I can. It's just tedious to have to restart over this part right here. I almost got hit. Okay, but we got out with very few grabs. Awesome. How many grabs? 10 brutal kills. Okay. Last stream it was 13, so we kind of did it better than last stream already. We are doing better than last stream overall. No, Petrification did his job. God of War 2. Is it top 3 again?
Never lost faith. But our brothers...
Play God of War at a level so competitive like me. God of War 2 specifically. Play a max difficulty run, grind max difficulty run, and a normal run. You'll see how much of a difference the Petrification Tool makes. This run incentivizes you to not use the Petrification Tool. See the shatter kills? We will get some by the Gorgons themselves petrifying enemies like dumbasses. We're gonna try to avoid that, of course. Let me save in case of any power outages. Why the hell do we have 3 of those? There we go. What will happen with the music in the remakes? Rescore with beer? I hope not. All respect to beer, but I hope not. Best secondary weapon in God of War 3, Nemesis Whip. The Nemesis Whips are my favorite secondaries in all of God of War, not just 3. They're a setup tool, they're a damage tool, the magic is phenomenal, the air moves are phenomenal, the ground moves are phenomenal, its dodge is amazing. The utility with it, holding the button down and the damage that you can deal, each held input is different than the other. The first is to crowd control, the third hit is to bounce, the fourth and fifth hit are for damage, especially like the fourth for the range. The fourth is where he goes like this, tosses it constantly. The triangle one where he just keeps holding them like this, that is the most damaging. It's called tirades when you hold the button down. Nemesis Whips is insane. It's a lot of fun. Even at level 1, it is a very, very good weapon. Where do I even begin? It is so much fun. Nemesis Whips are truly my favorite. Like, it is insane what those are. Another one comes in. Boom. Bam. Bow. Now, one thing to note, in this game, Ruthless Kills are allowed. So, grab killing a Minotaur is allowed. Need to be careful here. I think I die if I fail QTEs. This restart checkpoint is not allowed, but in this case we restart because we die at the last blast. The difference within T3 would be you need to distance yourself differently than the Blades of Chaos. Nah, come on Fiddle. It's way too easy with the Blades of Athena to get T3s into the fight. This blast would kill us if we didn't restart the checkpoint. God of War 1, the Wrath of Ares mod is kicking my ass hard. I wish I had a PC around the time Kira made that mod. Like I would have played it. But nowadays the idea of getting a PC is completely out of the window. Have you seen the prices of those PCs? Oh, have you seen the price increase of PS5? A console with no games, $900. What are we doing, sister? The bow is probably the best thing they did in God of War 3. The grabs is the best thing they did in God of War 3, in my opinion. The grabs in 3 are so fun. You have now a combat grapple, which replaces the alternate Orion's harpoon. But it's also very good for the things you do with it, the utility. The grab the right mechanic, kill a Gorgon, petrify all, kill a Cyclops, you control him, kill a Cerberus, you control him. It is insane fun. Ah, you kidding me? We got a brutal kill for... Was that a brutal kill? Oh, it wasn't. Awesome. Thought it was like God of War 3 where you get a brutal kill. RAM prices are coming down soon. Why? I guess there's something happening recently, and I guess I know why, but do enlighten me. Companies are now starting to preserve energy while having AI. And I remember this now. Boom. Then go up. In the last stream, I had forgotten how to bait these guys up here. Which is bad. Don't forget stealth. Randomly a banger starts to play here. Yeah, God of War 2's music is peaks. Will you ever beat all God of Wars in a row without dying? Now, why would you say that? Do you like directional blade swings that are present in God of War Ascension? Yeah, they're alright. Over the years, I've come to realize I don't need them. But they are neat to have. Like, the juggling of enemies that are above you is way easier. And simultaneously hitting enemies that are below you is way easier. Like, you could be in the air doing this and it connects to an enemy that is on the ground. It is cool. What do you think about Ascension? I platinumed it, so hold on. I don't want to risk fighting this guy. Platinumed it the other day, and honestly, it's so much better than 1 for me. Ascension is better than 1 for me as well. Like 1 at this point, even with self-imposed challenges, I don't like it. There's so much that I have to limit out of myself. Maybe one day I'll play it again. But there's like, I force myself not to use boundaries, basically, to have fun in the game. Then again, some fights literally have boundaries everywhere, like in the arena. Ascension is a game I like. I like Ascension. That's what I can say about it. It has problems of values and numbers and stuff. But overall, the experience is... It's a fun and challenging experience. It's a bit different. At times tedious, but... I love Ascension nowadays. Even back then I used to say I like Ascension, you know? I always liked something about it. No Forever has the best story. Ascension story? Nah, we're talking gameplay. Come on. Dude, this is gonna be such a nice setup. Please work. All 3, let's go. This is okay as a grab kill, since it gives us the Ruthless Kill medal. The ways that you can break God of War 1 is comical, the magic alone is broken, yeah. You break the game more than you play it. Essentially, only the platforming is fun. Which, it gets old. It's not like combat that doesn't get old. What is the best game plan for farming red orbs with hit counter and grabs? In what game, Toledo? Because you have your tools to pause the timer. Like rolling around. You know? Can't be as broken as Kratos in God of War 1 and 2. It's just a matter of how easy it is. Well, 2 has an incentive to not use Petrification. Hence why you're seeing the run you're currently seeing. In the pause menu, it has a Petrification hit counter. Petrification counter, basically, like shatter counter. And so that implies the devs want you to have a run where you keep it at a minimum. Simultaneously a run where you can keep it at a maximum. Get as many petrification kills as you can, basically. What hit me? Best Minotaur finishing move in which game? God of War 2 has the Hades Minotaur. Hades Minotaur is my favorite enemy in 2 and like one of the top Gs. The top goys in enemies as a whole in God of War. And his kill animation is very good. Though let me think, am I forgetting a Minotaur here? 3 has the one that is very, very satisfying. You spin the analog, he brings him down, and then with his horn, he breaks his neck. It's very beautiful. But the 1 and 2, the Hades Minotaur, he has one of the best kill animations ever. Plays around with him, kills him and shit. With Ascension, I honestly adore how they reworked the grab to merge it with Hyperion Ram. Having one blade stuck in an enemy and being able to... Oh, the tether. Why, yes, it is well made. Tethering in God of War Ascension is amazing, dude. Dunk that bitch. Beautiful. Amazing. Let's go. and you already said that Barbarian Hammer can end fights faster than anything. God of War 1 just needs you to press a button, stay at a certain place to abuse barrier. Too much chests. The thing with 2 is that you just learn Euryal's head and when you can apply it and it's over. There are encounters that aren't over, as I say. Like regardless of your petrification ball knowledge, some encounters can't grab your ass. It does break my heart to realize that I will never be able to experience God of War Ascension grab system. Why not? PS3 is very cheap. Wall combat and ropes is definitely 3. Wall combat specifically in 3, and especially how it's used as well. It's not just a great system that they don't use, they use it. Especially at the start with the first phase of that horse. That is one of the best wall combat ever. And then the game doesn't stop there. It uses it again in the Poseidon fight, where you can do an attack where he stabs Gaia's hand. You can get on the wall and punish him from there. Wall combat on Kronos' hand is also very good. That's 3 of the best wall sections ever in God of War for me. But the prologue especially is like very good. Let's come back when we have Typhon Spin. 2 has by far the best double design. There's so much to see. Every place has a stone. 2 on level design. I never thought about that though. I don't know what even falls into level design category. Yeah, we're going to do a stream on Dante's Inferno or Lords of Shadows? Nah. What if he really is? What if he is really in history? Oh. I mean, scenery, art style. God of War 2 has the best of those. If it's scenery and art style, 2 has the best. The art style, doc, God of War 3 has sections that are my favorite, artistically wise. It has the Chamber of the Flame that is my favorite section, for example. Tartarus is very, very good looking, and the City of Olympia. These 3 really stand out for me in the whole franchise. 2 as a whole has the best art style. You go from Rhodes, this Navy war setting, to this calm, cold setting in Typhon. The hell before it, of course, as well. Then the temple, then the bog, then the place after the bog leading to the auditorium of Lachesis. Like the temple in general, you stay on it for way too long. The Steeds of Time, the fucking best. And then Atlas. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for the full collision, buddy. Dun, 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 dun. Son of a bitch, you filthy Oko! Get below the enemy, then start spamming Typhon Spain. That is the best way you can maximize on it. And each hit deals 5 damage. And that damage never really changes. Which PSP God of War is better? Ghost of Sparta is the best. Ghost of Sparta has so much that is better than Chains of Olympus. Ghost of Sparta is almost God of War trilogy tier. Ghost of Sparta is not just better than Chains of Olympus, it is comparable to the trilogy. Or God of War 2 and 3. I wouldn't say like it's better than 1. I don't want these guys to petrify no harpies for me. Love how nowadays I do this analog QTE differently. What I do is I spin it halfway, right? And then I automatically just position it to like below. Since like the follow-up that requires you to do the whole spin of the analog, that one is always starting from below and you have to do a circle. So like I'm just holding down now and then I just either do this or do that. Whereas before I would do the first one and then let go of the stick and then put down and do this. Nowadays, no, I just do the halfway, for example, then instantly position the stick downwards. When the thing comes, spin. Easy as that. God of War 1 goes against that though. With the Gorgon Assassin, it has 2 half circles and then the last circle. So I can't use that trick there. My problem with Ghost is the goddamn awful magic. Oh, trust me, Ghost of Sparta has a lot of problems. The magic is way too weak. What highlighted that for me especially was the no grab run plus. No grab run plus is that run where your magic shines. That is when you did... Most awesome discoveries have been made thanks to no grab run plus. Not discoveries, I would say strats, approaches to encounters. Most of the all-time greats have been done thanks to no grab run plus. Because you don't have that strong tool that is grabs. In every God of War, grabs are just amazing. They dominate. Ghost of Sparta's no grab run plus highlighted that for me. Like literally, I was playing no grab run plus and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? This is just a pain plus now. Since the magic is that shitty. However, Ghost of Sparta has Thera's Bane. Thera's Thick Bane. That shit is one of the most unique stuff ever. Planting bombs on enemies. Timing them right so that they explode.
The rage of the Titans fuel your blades, Kratos.
Full collision time. Yes, baby. This guy's gonna die with a half. Not really. By the way, let me teach you something about the Minotaur. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This bomb stops before he hits you. So in case you ever need him to stop, especially against that's what I meant when I said get below the enemy, then spam Typhon's Bane. That way you fuck him up completely. I really liked fighting those statues. Thera's Bane is also cool. Thera's Bane is amazing. But yeah, Ghost of Sparta's magic really fucks it up big time. But it is sort of redeemed with the... with Thera's Bane. Aura farming doesn't end. Thera's Bane Hey y'all, hello Layla, welcome. Therazbane is cool, but making it mandatory for armored enemies was some lame DMC color-coded enemy tier shit. Phil, the man with the best opinions, no. It is too good though. Color coding is something that grew on me, honestly. Like, I used to not like it because I want to hit this enemy with whatever I want, but no. Color coding is good when it's tastefully done. When there's a twist, you know? And Ghost of Sparta's twist is that it's on a meter and the music is so damn good I can't even concentrate what I'm about to spit. I think I gotta replay God of War 1. Haven't played it for a long time. By the way, last stream I highlighted here how the Rage's heavy attack reaches high above. I guess I'm gonna highlight it here again. Look at this. Like, what the fuck are you doing reaching that high? I didn't even know it reaches that high. I don't know what run was it that I did that showed me it, you know, it has actual height. Ghost of Sparta's Hyperion and Rush special is too damn good. I wish there was a third PSP game that developed their grab attack even more. Not just a third PSP game. I wish they kept Ready at Dawn for some side games, you know? Like, why you make the mainstream games and whatnot? Fucking leave Ready at Dawn down there, you know? Ready at Dawn there, you know? Why did they have to nuke that studio? Yeah, keep making Norse games. Maybe the Ready at Dawn team would have made other games that with fixed cameras, and because these guys at Ready at Dawn are good fucking devs. Like, they have replayability in mind far more than the God of War trilogy had, for example. Fuck God of War trilogy, even the God of Wars that came after the trilogy. These guys allow you to skip cutscenes after one playthrough. They allow you to use costumes after beating the game once on vanilla. They don't even... These guys were golden people. Like, we lost absolute goats. But whatever, they didn't utilize that team enough. Like, I wish their glory continued onwards to PS3 era, not just stop at PSP games. Because what they did with Chains of Olympus is fucking phenomenal. The game is flawed, the game is really imbalanced, but they tried for a PSP game. And then with Ghost of Sparta, they fixed their mistakes. Like, that's what a dev is. Ghost of Sparta to God of War Chains of Olympus is what God of War 2 is to God of War 1. It's that insane of an upgrade. They upped the enemies, buffed them to hell and back, gave you a secondary that is possibly the best secondary. It has range stuff, it has setup stuff, it has damage, it has great mobility. What more can a motherfucker ask for? Dun, 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 dun. Blame Meta for nuking Ready at Dawn? What, Meta bought Ready at Dawn? Why the fuck? Did they buy it or what? Cutscene skipping Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus was so good. Subtitles as well. God of War 1 and 2 did not have subtitles. Or a button to activate and deactivate subtitles. They had mistakes. They didn't know really the inner workings of the original God of Wars. Collisions, for example, weren't even in Chains of Olympus, let alone being there and being unscaled. Ghost of Sparta fixed that, but they forgot to bring in the scaling, or they didn't even give them much damage, which was also a mistake. Like, God of War 3 doesn't have scaling collisions, but the collisions deal damage. They're good. Full collisions still deal 10 damage, half collisions deal 5. In a group setting, a half collision is still useful in God of War 3. Be it you knock back the enemies with the rage or 2 taps of Helios head, it's literally free. You know, you do shit like this and half collisions are still useful in God of War 3. In Chains of Olympus, enemies literally don't even collide with each other. In Ghost of Sparta, the collision deals 1 damage, I believe. That is horrible. Why? But like, I'm pretty sure if they had a chance to make a 3rd game, they would have fixed that. This time I'm not gonna fail here. Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi? Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi? I see what Zesty's trying to do. He's trying to Oko this part, isn't he? And he's succeeding. The muscle memory that I earned with this game is never gonna be gone. Look how alive this section is. Look. Indeed. The lightning at the far end of what the eye can see. I don't know who was it that said it's Zeus trying to stop you or whatever. But regardless, whether that is the case or not, I don't care. Okay, to the left. Down. Hold lower right. This time we're gonna keep holding it. We're not gonna forget. Keep holding it. Matter of fact, activate rage in case we get hit, but we didn't. That's about it. Whoa! Thank God I activated rage again. I forget that other blast coming towards me. The run was almost over. It was almost max over. Well, let's beat this QTE now and not fail. Get your ass up. Bitch out of here. I love the levels in God of War 2. So pretty. It is the best looking game of all time. Zesty just say a few more words, I'm almost there. What? To be honest, the Vita port sucks. Yeah. It's especially sad that God of War 1 sucks so much on the Vita port. 2 is fine, you know? 2 does the job right. 2 is actually very good. It has issues, but it's a miracle already that we have it on PS Vita. God of War 2 on Vita, right. And on the Vita, it looks even better than my PS3. Would you believe it? Since it's the OLED screen on my Vita. Listen to the atmosphere here. Listen. Sound of wind. The deadly vibes of the place. Some stuff, man. Excuse me. The combat of this fucking game. Especially these enemies, the guardians, you know? Something about how these guardians are moving. How many grabs so far? 10? Gonna try to keep them at 10 until the end of the game. Grab kills, sorry, not just grabs. Need to be clear on that. So that people don't get the wrong idea. Okay, very good position on that dog. Come on, come on, come on, closer. Good. Good boy. Boom. We hope we don't get Alpha's favorite animation. Like, that would totally not be funny. That's about it. The steeds of time and the scenery, beautiful. Did you give up the God of a 1, Oko? I have sort of abandoned it, yeah. It's still on the list of things that I have to pick up, but I'm pretty sure I've abandoned it. I don't like the run. I don't like the run enough to keep on doing it. And frankly, to tell you the truth, it's because it's not engaging. It is not engaging in the slightest. Like, the only challenge is coming from platforming. Stupid jumps fail the Oko. Not even a proper... I don't know where to begin. It's not like 2 where I was failing due to lack of skill in encounters. In 1, I fail in encounters due to some stupid buggy thing, or a misplaced button, or only at the end with the Clone War, the only tough fight, which even it would be easy, but 4 or 5 hours of just platforming? No, I ain't doing that. That's why, like, I didn't give up on 2, regardless of however hard it fucked my psyche. Or 3 as well. I've talked about 3 before and how perfect of an Oko it has. Just that I ruined it with my approach. I was a cocky bastard back then. Oh, I'm good at the game. I don't need to practice. 40 attempts later. Sure, buddy. Sure, yeah, what else? Have you ever played God of War 2 in one sitting? Many, many times. Can it reach? Yes.
Rage of the Titans drive your blades close.
That dog is gonna come in. I'm gonna highlight the strat. Get below. Boom, boom, boom. I failed it. Whatever. Yeah. However, God of War 2's jank affected my brain at the time, I was still hooked because there was some meat in there. With 1, there is no reason for me to return to a game that doesn't have gameplay. It doesn't have gameplay. It has platforming gameplay. It doesn't have God of War gameplay. I could play Mario and have a much better time. Watch Alpha's favorite animation out of nowhere. Bitch, I'm calculated, my fellow Kurdish brother. Which chest is the most hidden in the game? Look at that. Just having the shatter kills counter made me make this run. Which now I'm not using petrification tools. Which now I'm upgrading blades like a normal person. Thank you very much. the most hidden chest. I actually don't know. Though God of War 2 is the best at doing that. The best at hiding chests. Peace, fellas. Reading the God of War 2 novel right now. Listening to the OST. Missing this game a lot. Ooh, Mr. Novelist. I have the novel as well. I've read it like 20% of it. I should pick it up, you know? Now that you reminded me. I'm gonna be honest. Why I didn't continue reading it too much was because I'm new to books. Like recently, I've been getting into books and all that. I read Jordan Belfort's book, a Dale Carnegie book. I'm not allowed to say the title of because it's so cringe and makes me look insecure. But I read it to improve my art of sales and all that, you know. But the God of War 2 novel, Midgard. Are you planning to make a review of it, of what you thought and all that? Because I am. I opened a note on my notes about stuff. Basically, for the people who don't know, the novel goes much deeper into Kratos' human condition. Like, as he's fighting the Colossus, it is... I'm not gonna spoil anything, but... the novel has many beautiful notes on what's going on in Kratos' head as he's fighting it. The shock, the fear, believe it or not. Because Colossus is this very amazing case where it is literally Kratos versus Kratos. You're fighting your own soul, since Kratos' godly powers go into the Colossus. And due to that, the Colossus is still able to find Kratos, which is a fucking beautiful detail. Ish. 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 What the fuck is that guy doing there? Stay behind cover. Thank you, archers. Boom. I was about to grab this guy. These guys, what are they doing to me? Oh, what am I gonna do now? Hold on, okay. Camera abuse. Okay, let's start this again from the top. Oh shit. Oh, okay, I dodged it. Ish. Oh, I got hit. This run is so damn fun. Oh my god, I love it. Let's see if Chronicler said anything else. I'm reading the novels more for lore video and nerd shit like that. The different view of Kratos is very interesting. Yes, the Sisters of Fate stuff in 2 novel is very cool. You reached that part. I'm still in the early game. I got a bit I got a bit turned off when I initially got the novel. Since it was basically like describing Kratos' amazing body as he's being reached by those amazing women around him. And I was like, dude, whoa! Graphic, please? Like, whoa! What are you doing? Whoa, oh, I'm reading. Get up, woman. Boom, beat your other woman. 2, 3, 4, 5 Oko strats live on. This is a brutal kill. This is a forced 3 brutal kills. This game is the best in the series. Understandable. Have a nice day. I can also see why. It is a casual sweat dream, and a game replayer split screen. What are the rules for this one, Zesty? They're in the description. The devs have this status menu in the pause screen. It counts time, total deaths, and many things. What we're taking into account is stuff that make the game as hard as possible. Total deaths have to be 0. I have to kill them all as I can. Instantly move to the right, leave the left. Only the death is on the left. Brutal kills, I have to be keeping them at a minimum. So far only 13 I got. Dismember at 0, shatter kills at 0. Which you know what it means when shatter kills are supposed to be at 0. You're supposed to not get any petrification kills. I even tried to have the Gorgons not petrify and friendly kill their enemies. Woman to hear me. When using rage, the level 1 becomes level 5 damage wise. So when we upgrade the blades to the max, how much damage does the rage provide? You're talking about level 2 rage. The current rage that I have only takes the blades to level 3. And it takes your secondary weapons to level 2, damage wise. If you have level 5 blades, it is bad to use the level 1 rage, since you deal back to level 3 damage of blades. You don't want that. You do get a level 2 rage later on with the Kraken though. That one takes everything to max. We're ignoring the total save status in the menu. Good, actually segmented once is better. Yeah. I said it when I restarted this whole stream series, since I deleted the other parts. It's not gonna be a single sitting run. I'm not gonna do that with current world full of power outages and war and storms and shit. I can't do this in a single sitting. I'll try, which when I'll try, and if I do get it in a single sitting, like let's say this stream I get it, I'm not gonna count the saves. It is what it is. Actually, even if I don't, and even if I do multiple sittings, I'm not gonna take the saves into account, dude. I'm gonna save wherever I want. Because power outages happen and they're a bitch. Could you think of any good Ascension challenge runs? I'd like to see more videos on it from you. Something like the side stories you did for 3. Oh, you mean videos? That's how that guy sounds. The uppercut. Good videos on Ascension. That's a good question. Oh, wait, let me act like ChatGPT. That's a fair and honest question. And it's totally okay that you're asking this. A nuclear recipe? That's a fair and honest question. How to make acid and not die with it in your mouth? That's a fair and honest question, honestly. Boom. You're just not him. So I can't really think of a video to make about Ascension. I guess I have videos involving Ascension. You know, I recently made a Centaur video involving Ascension. I was about to make a Chimera video follow-up as well. I had the Petrification video go and talk a bit about what Ascension does. Ascension videos, videos centric around Ascension. So a video about how the women in Santa Monica Studio during the Greek games took ownership. So maybe they'll keep them. I don't know. Oh, regarding the sex minigames. Yeah, they made them. What SMS is okay with and what Sony audiences are okay with are different things. There you go. Saying it how it is. 3. It's fine to get Ruthless Kills, as I said. How can I hide 70 kilograms of chicken meat from the so-called chicken police? That's a fair and honest question. I like that you even asked that, by the way. Makes you different and stand out from the norm. Let's be honest, fellas, the minigame is the least thing we have to worry about. That's what I'm saying! People are worried about that way too much. And I remember at the time I made a video, I said I don't really care about the sex minigames that insanely much. They are thematically correct, right? So like we don't want them ditched. But dude, can we focus? Can we focus on the game? I want to play these games at top shape and top form. And Twitter got on my ass. Oh, you're not a real fan. Why do I even have Twitter? I remember now, because of the war situation at the time. Currently, sorry. But I swear to God, that place is the cesspool for idiots. Like, not knowing me and calling me, like, I'm not a fan. Me not the fan. That's funny, actually. That's rich, you know? My worry about the trilogy remake is the fact they're going to remove the blood and gore. They're going to make it into a movie game because that's so easy. Why are you that pessimistic though? This question of mine goes to both parties. The people that are optimistic overtly, stupidly, and the people that are pessimistic. Why? Why have the feeling of being neutral about something been lost? Humanity, what happened? Why the pessimism? What happened? We have gore nowadays. The devs know what the fans want out of these games. So where's all this pessimism even coming from? Is it because you saw Sons of Sparta suck huge doo-doo ass and you went ahead and made that opinion? Quick, healthy reminder that Sons of Sparta wasn't made by Santa Monica. It's a game that sucks ass. I don't know why people are coming up with all these reasons for them to mess with the formula. The games are, as is, are practically perfect. Why would they put all the work to make it different? 1, 2, 3, 4. Midgard. It is okay if people suspect things, but making opinions instantly as if the thing is already gonna happen, that's what I'm not okay with. Because Raggy and Sons of Sparta sold well. I'm sure they learned their lesson with Raggy. Even though there's not a lot of proof that they learned their lessons from previous stuff. But the release of Valhalla being this gamey side game should tell you enough about what their mindset is right now. They know people are here for gaming too, and not just stories. And by the way, God of War Ragnarok is a victim of its time. It has 60,000 writers, Sweet Baby Ink stuff, staining it basically. Came out at a time during development of COVID. It is a victim of its time. I'm willing to excuse it for a bit. After all, what are you gonna do? Hate the company forever over one bad game? Be honest. These guys made God of War 4. You know how great of a fucking game that game is? Such quality and art style and gameplay doesn't come about every once in a while. Planet 14th in the US. I4 is perfect, but some I4R is also perfect. I've come to love Resident Evil 4R way too much nowadays. It grew on me instantly the moment I learned the meta of the game. You see, my first playthrough of the game was me forcing it to be something it's not. It is not the original Resident Evil 4, and that is okay. It's not the end of the world. Best range attack or weapon in all Greek and Norse? Bow of Apollo. Nothing is better than Bow of Apollo. Did you see me aura form like this and he hits me? When you activate the rage, it cancels out the rush of the Minotaurs. In case you didn't know. That's why I so nonchalantly stopped there like that. I am nonchalant. He is so chalant. What are we gonna do to balance this? Duke it out in a naked battle? Is he dead? Fuck me. What is this guy? Whose friend is this? Why is Theseus devious? Please, Zesty, never shave your beard. I look better like this. My non-existent Kratos that is a naked plushie told me so. My non-existent naked Kratos plushie said I look better while clean shaven. It's a work thing. I have to shave every day. But honestly, I've come to like myself this way. Why hide all this beauty? Know what I'm saying? You done, dude? What is this? Ah, I still reached you. You know what's about to come? Who went ahead and made a specific song for this guy getting his head used as a way to open a door? Who in the music team was so devious to Theseus that went ahead and made that and synced it to his head opening the door? That is diabolical. See, this is the thing about these original games, the whole trilogy. They're so funny in how outrageous they are with the shit they do. Like, you reach a certain age, as a kid you think it's cool. As an adult you also think it's cool, but there's a touch of comedy to how outrageous the games are. Theseus low-key looks like both Captain's Chad brother. They're both from Athens too. Midgard, are you onto something? If this was 2019 right now, we'd get a video out of this. The issing is insane. I ished so hard. I gotta get my hands on a PS4 since I bought God of War 3 Remastered, so I can platinum it again and get more cool ass photos with photo mode. Do you piss in the sink or sink in the piss by doing that? I actually don't know. Time to orb farm. Let's stop it with the aura farm. Gotta be quick when these guys get to their dizzy state. So that you keep spamming Chronos Rage and get them while they're entering their dizzy state. Since they have invincibility while they're dizzy, you know, while they have this while they're diddy, you gotta go all out. They are invincible, but they do take the hit counter stuff. $700 hits, good. Speaking of, they should add photo mode to all the games in the remakes. They should. Photo modes. Speaking of adding photo modes, Resident Evil Requiem, one of my all-time favorite games that I'm making a video for that you guys are gonna like, including you, Midgard. It got a photo mode today. Would you look at that? It's like Capcom's fine shit heard me working on a video, and they were like, "Here's the photo mode for your thumbnail, man. Just take a look at it. Look at it. Take me to him. Take me to the son of a bitch. Go, 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 go." It's like they saw me work on the video, which, by the way, man. By the way, Midgard, yeah. Every game nowadays needs a photo mode. A quick, convenient, and nice and fine photo mode. God of War 3 has my favorite. It's so fast, so good, so mechanical as well. It can get enemies off the screen. But we're not going to talk about that today. Honestly, this project that I've been working on, the Resident Evil Requiem, or it's my whole history with Resident Evil as a whole. You guys are gonna fucking like it, I swear. It's such a zesty filled video. It is insane. I haven't worked on such a zesty video in a while. You're gonna like it. My voice acting, the delivery, modern me, you know how my script game goes nowadays? You saw it in the God of War 3 side stories. Did you like the God of War 3 side stories? You're gonna like this one, dude. I'm gonna wait until Requiem gets his DLC before playing it. Oh, I'm waiting for that DLC as well. I'm gonna get the DLC. I am pessimistic because it's an insurance? What is this? Are we looking at Armstrong right here? If the remakes are bad, I called it. What can be done? If it's good, dopamine goes. What a way to look at things. That is miserable though. Mr. Keep your expectations low. Why? What a way to live. Requiem was awesome. Brother is awesome. Not was. Go play it now. What are you doing watching this silly ass stupid Kurdish stream? In English, of course. This Requiem project showed me that I still got it. It's like you return to some craft, some ancient shit you used to do. You used to be a legend 2 to 3 years ago. People are still watching your awesome videos from the days of old because such fine work went into them. And you thought you lost that talent, but no, guess what, bitch? It was a problem with motivation. Quit social media, quit all the other content that we're not gonna talk about definitely today. What if this is the winning attempt, dude? And it has a whole section of talking about talking about not the goon. Quit all of that. These things are holding you back from becoming the legend you shall be. And I got to find it out firsthand. A month of quicking this and I'm back into making videos mood. Although with a different mindset, you're no longer gonna be seeing a God of War video in a while. Even if you do, it's not gonna be that big of a thing. I had this thing in my mind to make God of War improvement videos. Each God of War in the trilogy, a video specifically for it to help the devs kinda identify weak spots of these games. Only mechanically weak spots. Ugh! My knees hurt, bro. I had that idea, I may do it. It's low effort, just me talking commentary for the devs to watch. Totally for the devs, but you guys can see it as well to kind of see the issues. God of War 1's video is totally done, by the way. I just haven't edited it. You edited it, I edited it. You edited it, I edited it. I'm editing my first video in a long time. It's time to come back to doing silly shit like old Kanye. I want the old Kanye. The bad news Kanye. The gooner Kanye. All the social media and silly content for gooners that you watch are too good. The problem with stuff that are too good is that your brain thinks it's cool, you know? You fry your dopamine in the morning by scrolling for 10 minutes. That's it, your brain's like, shit, I got all this info? I'm just gonna be sleepy and lazy for the rest of the day. No, quit all of that shit. I literally only have Twitter now, which is still attached on my channel's about section. In case you wanted to follow me, I never really advertised my Twitter. Whoa! Bro, this track, man, come on. They better not mess with the music. They better. They won't, I'm pretty sure. Let's trick shot this guy. For real. Did you see that? That last hit is very good in the Rampage of the Furies. Let's see this. In my country, we say, I don't know how to read that. Everything with measure. Dopamine needs to be restricted. The thing is, let me teach you something. There is no restricting Instagram Reels and Gooner sites and shit. There's only removing them. A friend of mine did recommend reducing social media. Like, oh, it's your fault for not controlling how addictive you are to Instagram Reels. But literally no. Look at that scenery. Look at the horse's ass from here. The horse's ass is way too big from here. The music is the most timeless thing in these games. Literally no reason to touch. Exactly. I'll quit all that and still feeling bad. I might be cooked. You did not quit all that. You quit all that, then re-downloaded it, then thought, okay, maybe I can't quit, and continued. That's the point of when you leave an addiction. You quit it, you then relapse after 2 months, but it's not the end of the world. You're still much better than before. And besides, you're a pessimist. You have a lot of other problems that you need to tackle, Alpha. And you are not tackling, and it's pissing me off. But what can you do? Save here. Bear did the remake reveal, and it sounded pretty great, to be honest. I don't care. Midgard, look at my face. Does this look like the face of a guy that cares? I don't care if fucking Beethoven gets up from the grave with his stupid ass piano and cooks God of War music for me, and no, I don't care. These games are good as they are. End of story. But end of story. Dude, no one is begging me to give it a chance. Such an asshole behavior. Gooner's gonna goon. I mean, hater's gonna hate, and ain't's gonna ain't, and Gooner's gonna goon. I'm curious how devs will handle the difficulty. I know they still got it, but they're forced to streamline the shit out of the games. Streamline? Psycho Mantis? Listen to the music, my god. The vibe, not just the music. Is this spot even without the music? Hear that? I'm supposed to be fast, by the way. The music in here, the vibe. The footsteps. I guess I am still playing games a bit too much. Games are good for the brain. They have been and will always be. You achieve something when you finish a game. Actual focus and effort put into something that took long. That took focus. That took effort. That took movement. That took thinking. That took decision making. This is why video games is the best thing that happened to kids. I don't care. The problem is not the games at all. Wrath of Ares is really interesting. If you have even the cheapest laptop, you should try it. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I saw the whole development of Wrath of Ares. Since me and Kira, we're in this... we talk on Discord. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. But yeah, Kira, during the development process, he came begging to me for ideas. I'm joking. This man made insanity. It really feels like you're at an ancient place. Human maybe never took those steps before. Exactly. 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 By the way, have you guys saw those videos of someone made Kratos mod for Gmod? It's insane that person took Kratos from God of War 3. Yeah, I'm sure, I'm aware.
Sisters of fate will allow you to move swiftly through time.
I don't know how he got him extracted like that. Because he got my man's Kratos fighting a Dark Souls boss or whatever. Let's out a relief-filled sigh. Did someone just mention Phil as in Uncle Phil? Uncle 50 Cent. Did you like school as a kid? I didn't hate school as a kid. Looking back at it now, I loved school as a kid. Come on, the stress of school, having to study and shit, is not fun, but be honest, okay? Be honest. It was fun. Friends. Fighting the class B because they're bitches by default. You know, learning to let go of the front desk. Front couple of, you know, desks that the smart kids use. Embracing the fact that the bad boys that have been in this class for 2 years are where the fun is at. Starting to sit behind way back in the class. That's where shit is at. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that, sir. I did not mean to grab this. I'm dead, aren't I? Aren't I?
Change your destiny, mortal.
I hate these enemies with a burning passion. Are you seriously gonna block all of that?
Allow you to reach our sacred temple, Kratos. You cannot change your destiny, mortal.
For the love of God, what is this your turn, my turn shit? These are such a huge downgrade from the... Such an abysmal downgrade from God of War 1's Wraiths.
Let the rage of the Titans fuel your blades, Kratos.
Bitch said allow like it's her choice. That came out way too wrong if taken out of... Rampage of the Furies. What's the difference with Race from 2 and 1 again? In 2, they're annoying. Okay, they're not hard. I'm not some casual who can't beat them. You hate music. You hate cocks. I love cocks. You hate roosters. You hate cocks. I hate them because they're unfun to fight, unengaging to fight. Even with grabs active, you grab them, they attack you, you block, you grab them, they what are we doing? Whereas in 1, they were much more fun, wiggling a lot more. They're like some buffed up, whatchamacallit? Thank you, my liege. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 run dun dun da na 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 da 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 na 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 da na na na. Is we ain't gonna grab that, Sonny. And you ain't gonna grab that, Sonny. I love this fight so much. Because, like, this Cyclops is very, very tough in this game, right? This specific one in God of War 2. Putting just 2 of him in the arena is enough to make an engaging encounter. God of War 2's combat at its finest. On your display right now at home for free on Extreme Gameplays. But be honest, I played the best I could back there. Come on. Where have you seen gameplay like this? Markiplier? Look at me, look at me, look at me, boy. Markiplier I love Markiplier. I think they are much more fun to fight because of existence of tricking. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me just adjust the mic a little bit like this. Okay. Extreme gameplay, such as this. Yeah. Is the Cyclops wearing a thong? Or is that the bush? You got heart, Mr. Resting Bonfire, for that observation. I'm gonna proceed by ignoring that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be like ChatGPT. That is a fair and honest question, but you shouldn't be asking it. Bro, in this section I spam rolling. Not in this run, dude. If it was an oh, you should see me in the Oko streams. I'd literally not even interact with anything around me. So immersed. It is so scary to no damage. A lot of things that can just get you, but now we're gonna fight the big dog. I generally have no idea what you mean by ChatGPT answers, bro. Ask ChatGPT any question. Tell him I ran over a person today in my car. And it's gonna tell you that is a fair and honest question. But you shouldn't feel bad about yourself. You probably did it because you weren't aware. You're good. The thing is, the problem with ChatGPT is that it glazes the user. Like, you could tell it I killed a family of 5 and it's gonna be like, you probably rid them of their nightmares. Never touch tricking? What? Is you stupid? That horse got kicked, not gonna lie. Yeah, buddy. A lot of us are thinking the same. We should be thinking more like you, the thinker. Midgard, the noticer. Look how he noticed that. Ah, shit, really? Alright, let's play the usual game of beautiful positioning and dropping this on his A. Can we upgrade? 5,000. What the 5,000 red orbs? Gonna turn myself in. 5,000 red orbs. I can feel that ass tingling, Alric. With every bow shot. I mean, keep tricking in the remakes. Tricking. Better formerly known as iframes. Get your ass off of this! In the Oko, I make a very great edit here. Or not an edit, more like a music placement. Okay, this is gonna be scary actually. I can't grab these assholes. Gotta lure them out and squeeze their hog as such. I don't even want to get grabbed because escaping the grab. Oof. Raiden, squeeze my hog. That reached this gentleman. Who is he? Better be careful, man. This guy is damaging me. For real. Looks at Halo Reach over here. What? Why? Why that reference? I haven't played Halo Reach. Okay, good. Some Clone Wars strats right here. Not you again. Oh, me again. Me again. But it didn't reach him. Bitch, bitch. Bitches, I fuck your shit up. Bitches, I fuck your shit up. Going to me with a liquor, but I'm busy hitting this nigga. Bitch, I'm cheap. Cinema. Oh. Whoa. Sonny, what are you on with that hit? Okay, don't die, please. We're not here to die today, of course. It's a permadeath. We could die, you know. So play the pussy game, please. The pussy cat is licking me. Can I lick the pussy? It's great and adorable that you asked for consent, Android 16. But no. Oko strats. Stay safe, kids. Stay safe using Oko strats. Thank you very much. No! Get your... Come here. He skips frames to hit him with that first hit. 60 frames per second on that last hit. Barbie boss, love it. Very good boss fights. You're fighting so many boss fights in just one. That's what I love so much about it. It's like you're fighting 3 to 4 bosses when you fight this guy. It's the same with Hades as well. Very good. Hold on. It needs sacrifice to get in the position. 69. Oh no! Whatever. That's a brutal kill to the tally. Like an idiot. Actually, not like an idiot. Why did this guy decide to suddenly grab us? This is literally the last time we meet this idiot. And they decided to add one brutal kill to the tally. Bonking them using this comically large hammer. He could have taken the damage. My pride didn't allow me. Well, my muscle memory didn't allow me. How often do you get grabbed and just let it happen? Why didn't Kratos just do this the first time they fought? Is he stupid? Honestly, in the first fight, he cuts off his head, like... You don't cut off a motherfucker's head and expect him to come back, like... It gets to a point. The Mog of the Forgotten. Man, this section reminds me so much of the Oko, because we failed so many post-Pegasus attempts here. I am from Greece and God of War is the game I grew up with. Same. Except I'm not from Greece. As a Greek, I feel grateful to Santa Monica for what they have done with the Greek saga, and I hope the remakes will be fire. Oh. That's a nice comment. Why, yes, thank you. You're welcome. I tried my head... Gonna talk like I made the games? Seriously, no, I too appreciate what they did with these games. Artistic pieces, forever. I'm gonna do something here. Boom, boom, boom. God of War 1 these enemies up. $240 hits. I shouldn't have done that last magic. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not gonna fight you in a fair battle, dude. Like that's just not happening. Imagine he rings me out or some shit, man. At this point, expect everything from God of War. Thank you, I really needed the orbs. This section also reminded me of something else regarding the Oko, and it's just how fast I did the run. You know, Okos get so well routed at a certain point where you speedrun the run. It was the same with Zimna's God of War 1 Okos as well. Here's a section where we can't get Petrification Kills, gotta be careful. And gotta be conscious. Man, we can't get Petrification Kills, but we also can't grab these guys. A max difficulty runner's nightmare. Okay, don't shatter that guy, please. Because, like, even if the game's enemies shatter each other by accident, it adds up to the tally of shatters, which is so far 0. Very good. Wait, was that a shatter kill? No, it's still at 0. We do get a medal on the right side of the screen. Just that sometimes you don't get the medal. It still counts, but you don't get it. These skeleton guys are funny as fuck. Yeah, why do they laugh? Am I right? God of War is one of those games where I don't see speedrunners as the best players of that game. Honestly, yeah, same. Challenge runners consume far more of the game than what speedrunners do. Speedrunners skip the game. Though that said, there are speedrunners on very hard. Now those guys actually use the mechanics. Those guys are good. That laugh cost them 206 bones. Here I gotta be using a strat that I always use, but a bit carefully this time, please. So the same thing as usual, grab them. One light tap, mash circle, and then another, and then another. This time though, we don't want to grab them one more time at the very end as well. What a delayed death. Die. I will help you die. I will run through you. Now I will you too. Dang. Bitch. We following? What a peak track, man, everywhere. God of War 2 is a consistent ball knowledge when it comes to music. And music placement, which matters. What good is it if you have good music, but the placement is doo-doo ass, is wet ass, you know? So God of War trilogy in general. Maybe not one. They have great music, but they also know when and how to use it. Controlling Kratos in these God of War games have always been a blast to see. The inertia, the movement, the snappy everything. What? I'll fuck your fuck if you hit me like that again, brother. If you hit me like that again, I'm gonna fuck your fuck. Kratos, stop floating above the ground. Be a good boy and stop it. Really? Be right back, Wraiths. I do have to kill them. There is no enemy that we can skip. But it's gonna be tough. These guys are gonna really roughen me up. Without grabs and such. But I think they are low on health. So best not to grab them on the ground, because they're gonna die and get a brutal kill. We don't want that. Okay, Spider-Man. I hate this enemy with a burning fury. Again, emphasis on why I hate them. It's not because they're hard. It's because they're tedious. The hate is coming from a place out of love. Do you love me? Would you love me if I did? Would you love? Would you mind sharing some love? Hello, love. Wanna share some love? Come here. Is. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. It is 12 AM. I'm really feeling this stream right now. The power outage is gonna happen at any minute, of course, since I just said this, but I'm feeling myself. Is air grab bad for these? It's actually pretty good for these. Did you know you can just beat them with grabs? One grab on the ground. Another in the air. Bada bing, bada boom. Love the confidence in that usage of the... How is this game so beautiful? In such an ugly setting. Look at this. Look at the colors. Look at the scenery. The kings might do what exactly? The kings might do their thing, and they might not. This is Might of the King's Shockwave. It might be the King's Shockwave. You never really know. Sometimes it doesn't connect with the fire. Eviscerated. This is lockable. I'm no longer a kid. I'm better than that kid you saw in 2010 or some shit. Why the fuck was Typhon's Bane activated? Isn't that beautiful? Raccoon City. Wasn't it pretty? Hammer level 2 or Valorant daughter? League of Legends son or Valorant daughter type? Nitrogen bomb versus crying baby type situation right here. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Every time I think of you. Get the blades. Get the Valorant daughter for now. Next upgrade is certainly gonna be the Barbie hammer. See, with the blades, I just need this to safely attack from afar. Otherwise, if damage is concerned, then hammer all the way. But this is the last we'll ever upgrade of the blades for a while. I think Stig Asmussen was a sound guy in God of War 1. I forget who's who at times. Even Corey, I forget his role in 1. What was it, animation? For the blades? Every time I think of you. Oh! Boom. Sony doesn't fuck with Jeffy. Corey was lead animator in 1. Lead animator. He led my animation. It is a nice role. You bring the Kratos vision to life. A vision of a director. Because I can imagine it being tough. Like, I'm not getting an editor for my videos because my vision is that steep. Now imagine having an entire team working to your will. How hard is game direction though? It's not as hard as some programming and shit. I don't know. I guess you gotta be a really good leader. It's a lot of things that go into being a good game director. Someone like Shinji Mikami, for example. You know why he's praised for the games that are made? It's not like he went ahead and programmed Vanquish to be that good mechanically. It's how he led the team. That's why he has no bad games. Your input as a director matters so much, even in the slightest bits of gameplay stuff. You never know what was a Cory Barlog choice in the middle of some music that was being composed. Believe it or not. Like Cory, for example, is not really the music composer of God of War 2, but he had input. That's the same thing with God of War 1, which the tough son of a bitch ass thing about it is that it was the first game. So how do you bring that vision to life? I'm pretty sure the vision came to life and it wasn't exactly what Jaffe wanted. But at the end of the day, that is art. It doesn't always come to your liking. Some messiness happens. The rage of the communists. No, this was... this isn't the rage of the communists. This is... Oh, Betsy! Bet you don't see the rage of the communists! Boom! With a knockback. Huristos. Game direction is letting 100 people do their shit and then choosing the right bits. Jaffe just knew what the fuck he wanted. You do pitch ideas though. You give them an idea of what you have and then pray they do the right thing. Every time I think of you, oh, I just dream of something new. Oh, that's a Ruthless Kill. Grab him. In God of War 3, this shit is gonna be tough. We can't get Ruthless Kills. This means no Cyclops riding near the end of the labyrinth. Near the end game, actually, as a whole. It means no Cerberus riding on the caverns after the city. It means no Cerberus riding inside of the labyrinth. But I'm good enough in 3 to be confident. Jaffe got the most talented artist, said, draw a badass motherfucker, and then chose the best design ever. Ha, I guess there's that side to it too, huh? Here's an easy side to it as well then. This is where we rush forward to the very end. We have level 3 blades, so our kicks are gonna be good. Let's hope we don't get grabbed. Okay, we didn't get grabbed, thankfully. No brutal kills gained here. This guy was almost about to brutal kill our asses. Look at that, avoiding of the attack. Did you see that? Who's this guy? And that's that. Opinion on Heavenly Sword. I never played it. Would you look at that? This is the first time we've made it this far. Okay. Please stop approaching this part. I don't want any petrification kills. We gotta get to the end fast. The idea is I also don't want to launch these guys a lot. That's why I'm activating Rage and taking this much precaution. It's quarantine time, kids. Because these guys, if they get bounced into that beam, the beam is very intense. They get petrified in the air. And we don't want that. We do, however, want to kill all of them. Ah! Oh my god! He was about to end the run. See, he's instantly petrified. Honestly, I have a better idea. I'm gonna come back later and kill these guys. I'm not gonna abandon them. When I learned you can come back here with the fleece for chests, blew my mind. Oh yeah. You can use Chronos Rage to break the barrier. Yeah. Unfortunately, Alpha, you were a little too late. Oko flashbacks? Nah, because this doesn't matter that you're doing a permadeath run. God of War games, hold on. God of War games have many things that still one-shot you regardless of whether you're in an Oko or not. A failed jump, you fail. accidentally jumped into fire, you fail. You're dead, that's it. And we want to keep that total deaths at 0. Thank you very much. As for the comeback here for the chests Midgard, it is very fun. Even I didn't know about it for a while. Is Ascension Heavy going to be Oko? Nada. Hardly. Maybe later. It's not in my head right now.
God of War.
And Oko in general is not a focus. God of War is not going to be a focus for a while.
Beast took him.
If my motivation remains at high and if this war situation hopefully calms down.
Has the fleece.
I am planning a somewhat of a return to form to YouTube, but with minimum God of War content. It's gonna be mostly Resident Evil. Since you guys have no idea how intimate of a franchise Resident Evil is to me. As a kid, it was right next to God of War 2 for me in the games that I play. So if that tells you much. The recovery on the T3 is fucking amazing. Look, boom, instantly blocked. This is the thing I'd like to talk about right now. The new God of War games fail to understand this thing's purpose. This has way faster recovery than this slog right here. What the combat designers of God of War 4 and even Ragnarok fail to understand is that this attack takes long to get with the light string, which it was good that they only kept it. They kept this attack specific to you doing a lot of strings and then dropping it. They didn't give you this brain dead shit where you just do this repeatedly. That part they did it good. The other part they butchered was how long it takes for Kratos to recover from his attack. Like, it takes Kratos a whole entire decade to recover from this shit. It shouldn't take that long. By the way, you can beat this guy's meat for some rage points. But I don't want it. I don't want to waste time. Remember that this challenge has this thing where we have to also hurry. That's why you see me in a hurry while playing. You gotta play fast. It takes account your time. So far, 2 hours and 9 minutes in. You have to account for the timing as well. So that maybe tomorrow when you do your run, you get less brutal kills than I have. And with less time. That's how you beat my high score. Or for me in the future, every time I revisit this game, I'm gonna try to get a better time. This is so fun. This what's so fun about this run is that it's all within the game. I'm not gonna do that for God of War 3 though. God of War 3 has fuck all cutscenes that I can't skip. I only skip cutscenes with manual saves and shit. But even God of War 3 is gonna be a pseudo speed run. Gotta play fast. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Such heroic music, man. I fucking love it. God of War 4 be like... God of War 4 be like... Give me that! Put it on! Dab! Imagine if he immaculately and masculinely dabbed. The golden fleece is the best thing to happen in God of War history. Such a contrast to the red tattoo, the white skin, the brown on his... the Malone brown dick in your mouth. Such contrast to the colors of the blades. Especially like the red tattoo. Who decided to add the golden fleece? Oh my god. Especially in 3! Oh my god, in 3 it's in HD. Oh my god, are we about to die? Hold on. Okay, we didn't die. Almost died though. Oh god, it's 2 of them. I think I'm gonna die. I need to keep my distance. Hold on, I got an idea. Zero shatters. Okay, so these Minotaurs don't count when you shatter them. The shatter status remains at 0. White, red, and gold. Such beauty. In 3, everything is photorealistic. It's insane. The Golden Fleece in God of War 3 is so shiny, yellow, beautiful. It contrasts with the darkness of the world and Kratos as well. In 2, with the low textures, it still looks beautiful. Look at that. It gives such an oomph to Kratos. Like, the contrast with his white skin. Red tattoo especially. Yellow hair. What? God of War 2 had everything. Wings, fleas, devious, decent. Yeah, a true Greek god in the making. This motherfucker has wings. He looks like a Greek god. God of War 2 just knew the shit. Please stop calling Golden Fleece yellow. Well, in this game here, it is yellow. Shut up. It's... in this game, it's rose gold. Pre-rendered cutscene Kratos with the fleece at the end here is the best Greek Kratos ever when he kills Athena. That design, yeah, it's very, very good looking. It's God of War 3-ish. Actually, it looks better than 3. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. That's what I said to her. To him. These wraiths are men, I forget. All the squeaking and this wearing a fucking skirt makes me always remember them as girls, but they're not. Sadly. I'm gonna still try to have 0 shatter kills, but I am expecting some shatter kills to happen in the upcoming section. Kratos goes Kaioken in Ghost of Sparta. Kayaking. I may get some petrification kills right now, shatter kills off screen. Because the encounter, the fuck ass encounter, way over there on the left is active as we speak currently. I may get some orbs right now randomly. Although I killed a lot of them, so I may not. But yeah, man, the Golden Fleece gives amazing contrast. It gives Kratos color, you know, besides the tattoo. Although he already had a lot of nice color, you know, the blades, the tattoo, the skirt. Also the shin guards as well, below his knee. The brown, the Malone brown dick in your mouth. All of that did give Kratos color, but the gold with the Golden Fleece, the gold on top just changed everything for me. I've been a changed man ever since. I looked so happy, I almost cried. And then he kissed me. That's a song from Goodfellas. I rewatched that movie a couple of days ago and man, immaculate pacing. Best paced movie probably. What the fuck? It's so good. Looked so happy I almost cried and then he kissed me. He kissed me in a way that I never been kissed before. What? Okay. By the way, I've been having insane fun. Oh no. No, break out of it, boy. You can do it, boy. Break that boy. There you go. Hit that boy. Hit that boy. Hit that something song. Cringy song they dance to. I've been enjoying the God of War 1, the God of War 4 level 1 run so much, especially recently with the new discovery on how to handle the elves, where you set them up in the air. You know when they do the retreat, you can still do the heavy axe throw, and they still get the hit property of the wall pin. Insane thing for ring outs. So much fun, even at level 1, which is such a limiting run. The game has its cool, cute ways. You would love the raid redemption. The best thing ever happened is that KO King is Ghost Sparta. The hype when I was a kid got me jumped all over the room. I remember my friend's older brother finishing it at a certain point. Man, that older brother of my friend is a legend, by the way. This guy, I mentioned him in the Resident Evil as well. This guy this guy walked so that I could run. This guy, like, I can honestly say with full confidence, I owe my entire gaming taste to this man. I love this metal, cool action hero shit, like God of War and Resident Evil Leon, especially in the upcoming video you're gonna see. All thanks to this guy. But back to the topic. God of War goes to Sparta. I remember him talking to us about the ending and I was like, what is this game? It's on PSP. Oh, I'm gonna get a PSP. What happens? He was like, oh, Kratos at the end gets angry. His brother dies and he screamed like him. I owe that man an apology for not sucking his cock. What the fuck? What? Hey, yo, did we hear that right, Zesty? What a tasty full collision back there. Did you see that? Shatter kills still at 0. I honestly expected my shatter kills to rise up back there. Okay, here's where I'm gonna stay on the ladder rather than the usual where I Scorpio says, ayo. I'm gonna stay on the ladder now. Let's hope he doesn't see the stream. He should. These are my inner dark thoughts. I should stay here so that all the statues open up. Then I'm gonna go down. Instead of the usual where I speedrun this part and shatter the statues that I can shatter. What do you think about Resident Evil 4 Remake? I like it very much. My recent replay made me really, really fall in love with it. Ta-da-dan, ta-da-dan, Dun, 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 dun. Best Minotaur in the entire franchise. I don't give a fuck. I said I don't give a fuck as if there was any doubt. How dare you doubt my opinion? Look at how much he blocks. You can do false grabs on him. You can do this awesome setup for deep hits on him. Who made this guy? Look at this. Trick. Get behind him. Boom, 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 boom. Deep hit his ass. I disagree. You shut the fuck up. Mr. God of War 2 is the best God of War. Fuck out of here. Fuck. I'd love a figurine or a plushie of that Minotaur. Well, a lot of things change depending on which one of the two you want. If it's a plushie... If it's a figurine, I'd understand it, you know? A plushie, though? Honestly, a figurine as well. What would you do with a removable weapon he may have? That long club that Minotaur has in hand? What are you do? What are you doing? What are you implying? I'm not saying anything that implies you would do something weird. I'm just like standing here questioning your motives. I want the silicone Ada. a silicone Ada Wong plushie. You look like Robert De Niro shaved. Do I now? With the curly hair, yes. Honestly, if you see me in person. I never thought someone would say this here. My family says I look like Kratos. Are they joking with me? Ish. Baller music doesn't exist on the album by the... Oh, it does. Hold on, I'm sorry. My fault. What would you do if you woke up one day and your PS3 is gone with all the God of War games? Get another PS3 for $50. Oh, PS3 got lost in the fire. $50. Know what I'm saying? This is a part of the game where I low-curcumently could die with one hit. What I'm gonna do is low-curcumently activate my rage as I go past these, like this. Because I low-curcumently do not want to die here. Does the rage even save you? I ran out of rage back there even. Poor guy couldn't even touch the ground. It was his dream. His childhood dream was to touch the ground. We killed Captain Cuba successfully. What would you do if you woke up and the PS5 didn't have no games? Literally the same life I led before. We good? We good. Look at this. Oh my god, I should have an outro here. How do I not have an outro here? Oh my god. Or better yet, oh my god. What am I doing? Not having an outro here. Anyways, I'm not gonna shatter this guy. Which, Uriel's still gonna shatter the fine schmoove off of him right now. Does it count towards my shatters? Dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, it didn't count. Awesome. Never looked from this angle. That was beautiful. Did you see that? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oof. Smacked my ass. Nobody likes you. Okay, we need to get this right. Awesome. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Okay, we still got this loop right here. But we could have gotten her into a stun lock. I'm just stupid, that's all. Get that ass down here. Another god over 2W as usual. Piling up W's. Okay. Okay. Boom. 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 The Oko strat goes deep. So deep. So deep. Put a rest to sleep. Remake Rally is gonna be wearing a hijab. Where do you get your thoughts from? I'm jealous. What? Let's focus, man. Shit. What if Kratos was from Kurdistan? I'd invite him to eat any day. Kill the interactivity 0 out of 10. It's a permadeath run, and I don't make the rules. Here's a part where we forcefully get 5 shatter kills. It wasn't enough that we killing the interactivity in God of War 1. In here you can move while killing the interactivity. If Uriel's had remained at level 1 levels of power, it would have been, you know, alright. She would be alright. So now we have 5 shadow kills, but those don't count. Do I end the stream? This is the halfway point of the game. Riley low-key looks like the teacher that everyone hates. What would you do if the world collectively agrees that God of War 3 is the worst God of War 3? God of War 3 is the worst God of War 3. I don't care about that as long as it's the best God of War. Sugar gay, dude? Am I the only one making sense here? He's probably destroyed the whole world. Do the puzzle. I'll play a bit more. This is the halfway point of the game. It's 1 AM. Getting a bit hungry, and I've learned how to cook as of late. Did you know I can cook? No. What no Instagram does to a motherfucker. Don't start the next stream with a puzzle. That shit is a mood killer. Yeah, it's a bit of a downtime, this part of the game. 5 minutes of nothing. 5 minutes of gorgeous nothing at that. You have to say. Even the filler of God of War 2 is cute. God of War 3 is the best and the worst God of War 3 at the same time. How does that work? Bro cooked a cooked can of... Bro cooked a cooked can of tuna. This is so true. It has its own oil in the can. The fish is ready. You just heat it up. And I called it cooking. Did the bare minimum, but hey, you can't deny it. It is cooking. OG Dragon Ball better than Dragon Ball Z? Shut the fuck up. Second of all, there is no OG Dragon Ball. It is all one continuity. Dragon Ball all the way to Dragon Ball, you know, Z after Buu Saga is all one continuous Dragon Ball. The thing is, there was a hiatus of the author Akira Toriyama around the time. When he returned, he drastically decided to change it. Him and his editors, and it's a long story. But it's all the same Dragon Ball. It was so different and so good in a different way than, you know, the first batch of manga chapters of Dragon Ball, that the shonen decided to make it a separate thing in the manga world, where this is now Dragon Ball Z. Otherwise, it's the same continuity. It's one. Dragon Ball ended before you were born. Before I was born. It ended way back in the 90s. But they picked it back up. Dragon Ball is just one. That's it. If you want to separate it, though, yeah, I agree. I don't agree, actually. Z is better. Though you need the context of the original Dragon Ball to fully take in just how much the union of Goku and Piccolo means against Raditz. Like, if you haven't seen the original Dragon Ball, you wouldn't know just how much it means. It would still be great, of course, to soul enemies on Earth unite against this force of nature, Raditz. But it's time for a fun encounter. I like the second variant of this enemy, the Fates Juggernaut. Easily one of the best enemies ever. Oof! Oh my god, I'm on fire today. Did you see that? The collisioning is at an all-time high. Boom, boom, boom. Got a brutal kill though? I didn't. Hold on. Did I get a brutal? Oh, I got a brutal kill? But I thought that guy had a lot of health. The Buu saga is the best one ever. The build-up of the other sagas got the best out of the anime. No. I disagree with that, Suzor. Namek saga is the best. It is my favorite. It was just something about how Gohan and Krillin were moving back then. And my favorite part of all of the Namek saga, how Vegeta was moving. You should, and I advise you, to go back and read the manga and just notice Vegeta's expertise at this whole shit. The pioneer of this shit. This motherfucker Vegeta, he was moving a certain way, I'm telling you. It is scary how smart this motherfucker was on Namek. It was so awesome how this motherfucker was moving on Namek. This whole arc, this guy is just making such tactical decisions. He has no side. He's not on the side of Gohan. He's not on the side of Krillin. Smart. Fucking human. He's so human in that arc. I fucking love it. Then again, I've always loved the human aspect of Vegeta. Just how human he is. Him crying, him being in fear. That's what I love about Vegeta so much. Anyways, the hammer is at level 2, by the way. Vegeta is the smartest motherfucker on Earth in the Namek saga. I highly advise you go back and read the manga again. With your current lens. Like, I'm pretty sure you haven't seen it in a while. Man, oh man, what Vegeta does. Just how smart decisions left and right. Then miscalculations here and there. Then he has to go ahead and correct those. And like, even when the Ginyu Force come in, which the Ginyu Force comes in and sort of wrecks. They really thwart his plans. A lot of things thwart his plans. Thwarting my plans? Thwarting your plans? Are you? So what are you doing? What am I doing? So what are you doing? What am I doing? Thwarting my plans? Thwarting your plans? Are you? Yes. Vegeta on Namek is my favorite version of Vegeta. That motherfucker was smart. That motherfucker... He I don't know how you even get that smart. Vegeta is the smartest on Earth in the Namek saga. Hey, a man makes a mistake. What are you gonna do? Scrutinize him? Get down, bitch. Vegeta versus Zarbon was so cool. Besides the fighting, because Vegeta kills a lot. Oh my god. Okay, the power shut down. I gotta beat the Minotaur next up quickly. To at least save. If not, we're gonna have to do all of this. That puzzle and shit next stream. I'm aggressive against this motherfucker today. The power outage just made me play better today. Boom. Let's go, guys. Thank you very much for tuning into today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very, very much. See you guys on the next stream, which is probably going to be a God of War 2 continuation of this attempt. This attempt has been going so well. I hope you laughed. I hope you had a lot of fun, but the power outage did not allow this fun to continue on. I was about to end this stream anyway. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was very, very fun. Take care. Drive safe. Drink water. Shit your pants. Fuck off.